Hey Cancers, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. Hope all is well. Luck here. All right, this is your monthly reading, or for whenever you watch it. It doesn't matter. All right, but it's a reading for whenever you watch. Okay, don't worry about the time out here. All right, we out here. All right, let's go. I don't know why. Why did I come off super thuggy just now? I don't know. I don't know why I do the things I do sometimes. Okay, just bear with me. All right, let's go. What's going on with the Cancer Collective? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. What do they need to know? What does the Cancer Collective need to know? I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Cancer Collective needs to know? Thank you so much. 10 of Wands. There is a serious energy. There is a serious energy here. Like, ain't shit funny out here. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Ain't no time for all these key, and ain't no time for the laughs and all that. I ain't got time for all that. I'm about real life issues right now, okay? Life might be feeling a little bit heavy for somebody. This could be you or someone else. And someone's just trying to put one foot in front of the other. Like, let me just focus on earthly matters, bills, or whatever the case is, okay? It's just something that is, there's a situation, I feel like it's a very human situation, like, this isn't like, oh, shadow work, and I gotta deal with my past trauma, you know, I'm not getting that. I'm getting like, there's some current situation that you have to just pay attention to. And it doesn't feel like there's much of a luxury of time to ruminate on things, right? Or dream, right? Just for a little bit, you know, sometimes life gets a little heavy, right? And you have to just focus on the matters at hand, taking it one day at a time. So that's energy that I'm getting here. We have the Page of Swords coming through. New beginning. Okay. All right. So I heard new beginning with this Page of Swords. So I think, I don't know if this burden is going to be alleviated, if there are some real issues happening here, if this is like money issues, whatever the case is. I don't think that's going to be alleviated, but your perception is going to shift to make things become more bearable for you. That's what I'm getting. All right. If bills are an issue, for example, you got more bills than you got income, then your mindset could shift where you're like, well, I don't really need this bill or that bill or that, so I could cut those off. And it's like that mentality might lead to solutions, for example, where things become a bit easier, as opposed to just staring at the problem at hand. This shift in mentality will create solutions for you. Okay. So yeah. Also, you start to see the sunshine despite this burden that someone's carrying. So it's like, okay, all right, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, whatever the case is, but at least I can blase blah blah blah, right? And then you might start appreciating the smaller things. That's what I'm getting. Like the sunshine, when the sunshine comes out, you know, you might appreciate the sun more. You might appreciate the fresh air more, you know, things like that. You start appreciating the little things in life. Okay. All right. Let me continue. Either way, this is a hopeful reading. It's a hopeful energy that's coming through here. You have the High Priestess coming through. Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And Five of Cups. Yeah. This isn't, yeah, Ten of Swords. All right. This isn't about ignoring. If, like, for example, let's just talk about bills. This is not about ignoring, like, you know what, the universe is going to pay my bills and I'm going to just I'm going to be going out partying hard and whatever. It's not ignoring the issue. It's seeing what the issue is and accepting that. Like, this is what's my situation right now. It's okay. And I can still appreciate this other moment as well. Like, both of these things, the good, bad, and ugly, can all coexist at the same time. And then it's making the choice to lean more into the good, because leaning into the bad only just makes you feel worse. Leaning into the bad doesn't really help, you know, and leaning into the good doesn't make the bad go away. So it's just having this balance of ownership of the situation, acceptance of the situation, and then just kind of trying to find a silver lining in between. Even if it's not silver lining of this, whatever this heaviness is, it's finding sparks of smiles, sparks of happiness, sparks of laughter in between this heaviness, you know? Okay. It's also, it's starting to lean heavier on intuitive guidance as well, is what I'm getting. That will be a source of hope at this time. The spiritual is going to get, it's like the spiritual guidance is going to get louder for you. And you're going to start leaning heavier on that. That relationship is, I want to say thicker. The relationship is going to get thicker. That doesn't make sense. But I think the bond is just going to, it's just going to feel fuller. You're going to feel like the universe is investing in you. Or if you're connected with your guides intentionally, you're going to feel like they are very much involved in a lot of aspects. You might find that they're doing things to actually make you smile, make you laugh, right? Maybe see a rainbow and you're like, those are my guides, thank you, right? Those types of moments. You're gonna start seeing these moments, it seems like, so that you can at least take your mind off of the heaviness. The good thing, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Both of these cards are kind of what you're coming out of. It's coming out in reverse. All right. So it's getting out of the mentality of feeling if this is shame, whatever this is. It just doesn't, it feels, it's just heavy emotions. And you're just going to find ways for yourself, but also get assistance in uplifting your mood. Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. So some of you guys, all right, back to the intuitive guidance and getting messages that's going to make you feel happy, or having these moments, these happenings that'll make you smile. There's also messages that are coming in that's going to help alleviate the heaviness. Whatever this heaviness is, it's going to be different for everyone, right? But just keep an eye out for, back to what I was saying in the beginning, the solutions. Okay. The solutions are going to come through. For some of you guys, because the fox is coming through, and I'm also seeing the snake kind of popped out a little bit, and now we have this Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, this is just this, not just, but it could be a heavy heartbreak or betrayal that you have to process, and it's not something that you can skip, right? So back to that energy of like facing this thing head on, like, I just gotta face this. I can't skip it. I can't act like it don't exist. I have to face this thing head on and just try to find some happiness in between this pain, you know? Yeah, all right. Some of you guys, this could be a betrayal that has happened. and you're trying to pick up the pieces and move on from that. Okay, some of you guys, with that Five of Cups coming through in reverse, you are carrying shame and guilt about something that you shouldn't have carried shame and guilt about, and that's coming up. Some of you guys, you experienced a betrayal from someone. They betrayed you, but you felt guilty about it. That's for some of y'all, all right? And you were carrying this burden. You were carrying this load that wasn't yours. Like if somebody hurt you, somebody was trash to you, you might have blamed yourself like, what if I could have done this better? I could have done that better. No, that's not for you to carry. It's something about your commitment to this situation, the commitment to this person that made you carry all the guilt and shame about it. Not to say that they're to blame neither. I don't know. I don't know your situation. It's going to be different for everyone. But what I do know is whatever this this betrayal or loss is, the blame is not completely, you shouldn't have been carrying all the blame, okay? As much blame as you have been carrying. That's what I'm getting. Some of you guys, it's a betrayal in the home. Whether you have a household with someone, living with someone, married, it could be also your family, okay? It could be that. That could be coming up. This could be a long-standing cycle that stems from a childhood upbringing, you know? Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, whatever this is, you're going to finally get a judgment call on this situation, which is great. I'm hearing uncovered, so certain things are going to be uncovered, discovered. All right. That's going to make you realize like, oh, I wasn't the problem here. You know, it's that type of thing. I shouldn't have felt guilty for this. You know, that whole thing is happening here. And you'll be freed from this. The more I go into this energy, the deeper and deeper this energy is going. And it feels like, because in the beginning I said, oh, it's not like something like, you know, trauma, blah, blah, blah. But now it's feeling like what starts off as something superficial, you keep pulling on that thread and then it leads to a deeper and deeper thing. And that's where the uncovering comes in. So it's like a deeper issue that shows up in a superficial way. Wow, okay. And it caused a pause and a stagnation in a certain aspect of someone's life. This could be you or someone else, okay? But there is a sector where there was a ceiling. There was but so far you can go. Meaning, maybe in love, there was but so much love you allowed yourself to experience. Maybe in your career, there was but so much money you felt comfortable making before sabotaging it, right? Things like that. That could be happening here. And it's realizing that that is all stemming from a deeper thing. So a topical situation starts to lead to some deeper root issue here. And that's finally being uncovered though, because I don't know why, because of it's intuitive, okay. Because it's time, okay. You're spiritually led to that, down that rabbit hole, okay. It's time to move on. It's time to no longer allow this thing to determine how you move in the world. Okay. It's time to patch up this pain. Some of you guys, this is actually having to do with, I don't want to go too deep into this, but it's something with the heart space, okay? Something about vulnerability is coming through here, okay? It's some reason why there's a lack of vulnerability in certain aspects. If you have your guards up, you're going to see why that is happening on a deeper level, you know? Blah, blah, blah. All right? All right, I'm going to patch up this reading right now, because it seems as if this is going to be different for everyone as to how this plays out, okay? But there was some shady betrayal energy that happened, and you might not have been completely sure if this betrayal happened or not. You're not completely sure if they hurt you or not. You felt the pain of it, but then it's also this question of, was it my fault that I got hurt? Or were they just trash, you know? And then it's uncovering the fact that this person was actually trash. Okay, actually, they were the fox and the snake in this situation. And realizing that you were not to blame at all. It's knowing your role in a situation, and I don't like to highlight being victimized, right? But it is something to knowing who's the villain in a situation and who's not. You know, if you were looking at yourself like the villain and you were never the villain, well, that is important information to know, right? So it's that, realizing who's the true villain in this situation and who got the shitty end of the stick in this situation. And that will be liberating for someone. It does feel like a bit of an emotional journey. It does feel heavy. And it feels necessary. It feels like it has to be done, so that you can move forward. It's like an initiation for a new chapter for you. There will be a ceiling. There will be a ceiling as to how much you can experience in vulnerability, or something like that, something with the vulnerability. There will always be a ceiling there until you just face this thing head on, is what I'm getting. And alleviate yourself of this guilt. Free yourself from this guilt that you were carrying, or shame, or whatever, that you should not be carrying. All right, well, that's it. That is what's holding someone back with that Chariot card. So that's what's going to be uncovered intuitively. So it could just, you wake up one morning like, oh, aha, I just realized they knew what they were doing because and it just starts to lead to this domino effect of, oh my gosh, okay, I get it now. Okay, well, I've been blaming myself all this time. Oh my God, I've been sabotaging myself because I believed I was to blame. Oh my God, I thought I was a bad person. Oh my gosh, you know, and it leads to all these truths coming out, and then it leads to you finally feeling okay and being able to patch this up. It's a truth shall set you free moment. This wasn't the sexiest reading, and this isn't the sexiest moment, but it's something that needs to happen. It's going to be a pivotal moment for whoever this is. So let's pull from the animal spirit and let's see what's going on here. What is the overall advice, overall energy? How do we patch this thing up? You know, what's interesting is that I did a reading prior to this. and I was fine. And right when I was about to tap into the Cancer energy, I just got very serious. And I had to sit outside for a second. I didn't think about anything in particular. I was just being led to like go sit outside. And then I got very grounded. And I felt spirit just really come in. And I started praying. And I started just listing all these reasons for feeling gratitude. And I really went on this like prayer mode that I did not expect to go on. And that was right before I started recording. And I realized like I needed to do that. I needed to get into this very somber moment to deliver this reading. But I also feel like that exemplifies the closeness that you're going to feel with yourself, with your higher self, and with your intuitive guidance, with your spirit team. Okay? I feel like it's going to be gentle. It's going to be a gentle unfolding, but it's going to be an unfolding nonetheless. It doesn't feel like a tower moment. I feel like this intuitive guidance, it will unfold, it will bloom. This truth, even though this truth isn't the prettiest truth, but it is a truth that opens up very gently for you. Your spirit team loves you, and they're going to be gentle with you with whatever this is, because it does feel like it's pretty heavy. Okay? If this doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay? All right. So we have chameleon spirit, act as if, coming through, and I just feel like this is a seamless integration that happens here. You go from not knowing the truth to just seamlessly knowing the truth. That's that gentle transition into this truth now. That's what I'm getting here. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful energy. And this integration of the truth that leads you to just start moving differently, just naturally. It's a very smooth lesson here. Not a lesson, just a smooth truth and a smooth transition and a smooth, gradual upgrade for yourself, which is lovely. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. I feel like you're going to experience the grace of the universe right now. You're going to see how gentle they can be with you as they nudge you into this truth. You're going to see how gentle they can be with you. And I feel like a level of gratitude and appreciation for how they handle this with such a level of delicacy, with grace. That's going to be very appreciated on your end. I feel like you're going to really appreciate how they delicately handled you. Wow, this is like a love affair between you and your spirit team, okay? I just feel love pouring over. I feel the gushy love from your guides pouring over into you. This is something that needs to happen. And they're like, we don't want you to feel hurt. We don't want you to feel this pain anymore. So we're going to slowly just patch this up for you, okay? Let us help you. Let us help you. Wow. Very beautiful energy. All right. You guys might want to watch the Scorpio reading. The Scorpio reading almost brought me to tears too. Oh my gosh. Freaking water signs. All right. Well, let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me an IG, Taryn Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Wishing you the very best on your journey. Until we meet again, peace.